We're going to graph the function f of x equals 2 to the x. So a is technically 1, and then we have times 2 to the x, x minus 0, and then we'll have plus 0. Let's figure out the domain first. What is the domain of all exponential functions? All real numbers. Very good. So we're going to have negative infinity to infinity. And we're going to be using interval notation. Next, it's asking for the range, but we're actually going to find the horizontal asymptote first, right? Because we just talked about the horizontal asymptote is going to determine a lot of information for us. So do you have a number being added or subtracted on the end? 0. So we would have y equals 0 as the horizontal asymptote. Go ahead and take your highlighter and let's highlight on the graph our horizontal asymptote. And even though it wasn't asked for, I'm going to take note of what kind of a value I have. It is a positive 1. So now I know that the range was 0 to infinity. And last little bit, it wasn't asked for it, but let's talk about the y-intercept. Okay? You may have to look back to the left in your notes to figure that out, but we're looking to see what is my y-intercept. Anybody have an idea? 0, 1. All right, so let's plot the y-intercept. And then we need a few more pieces here. What would be 2? We know 2 to the 0, it gives me 1. That's where the y-intercept came from. What about 2 to the first? Okay, so that'd be 1 comma 2. What about 2 squared? All right, 2, 4. 2 cubed. 8. Does that fit? Yeah, fits the graph. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, that gives me a lot of points to the right. What about to the left? Let's do -1. What would be 2 to the negative first? 1/2. Okay, so now let's connect those. Nice smooth curve, and it's approaching that horizontal asymptote. Perfect.